Residents across the UK, from Bolton to Blackpool, have been fighting to stop fracking companies from harming their community. Department of Energy and Climate Change consultation showed that 99% of us object to fracking companies drilling under our homes without our permission, but the government continue to conspire against the British public in this insane dash for gas. They insist fracking is kinder to our climate than coal, which is nonsense. They claim it's a bridging fuel to a carbon-free economy. Well listen, if you're going to have a bridge to something, you need to know where the bridge ends. You need to know what the plan is for when you get there. There is no plan. There is no bridge. This is short-termist madness. New evidence shows that methane and the effects from methane on our climate are ridiculous from the fracking industry. 87 times worse than CO2 over a 20-year period in terms of trapping heat in the atmosphere. 20 times worse over a 100-year period. This is what's happening over the United States today, and they have lied and lied and lied about this evidence. They tried to ignore it. Now it's here in front of them. What are they going to do on that one issue alone? You're entitled to ask that question. Health impacts about fracking. The medical community is united in condemning fracking. United all across the world. Medical institutions have talked about the dangers of it. Child birth defects, lung disease, cancers, brain cancers, skin rashes, all kinds of stomach ailments. Economic impacts, we talk about, or we hear about from the media, the benefits for our economy of fracking. What a joke. There are no benefits. There are none. There's only death and destruction. You're entitled to ask what kind of economy this is we're trying to head for. We've heard about jobs. How many jobs was it the last chap just said that we were losing in the renewable energy this year? For what? For a few thousand in the fracking industry? You're entitled to ask why the GMB union is pushing for fracking. You're entitled to ask when the Labour Party will actually once and for all fully come out and condemn this bloody technology.
And admit to being a pro-capitalist party.
Yeah, you're entitled to ask. When is that day actually going to come? When will these people actually look at this technology and say no? France, Germany, New York State, Dimmock. In the US, where fracking started, has banned it. Why is that? Because they're all stupid? Are they?
No!
Well, you're entitled to ask. Sorry, I'm being hurried up right
Yeah.
I think another thing you're entitled to ask is this. The government has consistently failed to say what it's going to do with the fracking waste generated by this industry. Now, what you get when you get polluted and toxic water coming out of the fracking wells, how do you actually clean that water? Well, you don't clean it. What you end up with is some less clean toxic water and some kind of heavily contaminated sludge. Where does that sludge go to? The only place it can go to is landfill. We've already heard about little Zane Gang Ebola. How many more Zanes have we got to tolerate? The people in this country are not going to stand up and accept fracking. And every stage of the game, we're going to be there, we have been there, we'll continue to be there, and we'll stop it. And I think we have to ask Greg Clark, who's a man who has consistently talked about the power of local democracy over centralised government, who now has in his hands the decision as to whether to go against Lancashire or not, and set a precedent for the rest of the UK. And you're entitled to ask what he's going to do for this mess that they've created. What kind of policy is this? What kind of policy have they got for our energy? When will they start thinking about our children and our children's children? That's it, guys. I'm being hurried up. Say no to fracking.